There we go.
Welcome to the open road.
Today we're going to be reviewing the E70 BMW X5. We're going to be going through some driving aspects like driving dynamics, performance, safety, and luxury. Today we're going to review the BMW X5 E70.
Take it for a ride.
The BMW X5 is in between the X6 and X4, and it's a mid-sized crossover in the luxury class.
The BMW comes with a longer wheelbase, a wider wheelbase, but stays at the same head, like the same length as the E53 BMW X5.
The BMW X5 comes standard with xDrive, all-wheel drive. It is controlled by mostly computers, and it's using clutches to transfer power between the front and rear. It is a bias system through rear wheels. It's about 60% in the rear and 40% in the front. And all of this is controlled by ABS sensors and all computers controlled by the vehicle.
The E70 is also the first production vehicle to use the new flex ring. It is an extremely fast electrical bus system. It is only used for the control of the chassis damping system. This is like magnetic ride control that you find in the GMC Sierras, and mostly actually the new GM lineup, Chevy, Buick, Cadillac.
Also, other technology we got on this vehicle is shift-by-wire. The gear shifter is not at all connected to the transmission and is just all by electronic computers. We also got a sport mode, drive sport, if you hit it to the left as I do right now. This puts it in a lower gear as soon as possible and increases throttle response and shift times.
Some other technical features which come along with other BMWs, they use active steering, which changes the steering ratio depending on the speed and driving style of the driver. Adaptive drive with active roll stabilization and adaptive shock absorbers. Heads-up display on the windshield, critical information projected onto the windshield, and comfort access, daytime running lights on the Corona lights, the circle, the halo lights, and then the 4-zone climate control.
Okay, and let's just start with the luxury features inside. So we got a panoramic sunroof, which I highly suggest.
It opens up all the way back. It's very nice in the summertime. Right now it's about the winter time, so
we're just going to close this for the video.
Yeah, but it's a very nice feature. It's one of the nice, I would call this a moonroof, to be honest with you.
Yep. And also we got the steering wheel. I honestly love the leather wrap steering wheel because it's also heated. I really suggest you get the winter package if you were in a colder region like we are in Canada here.
The E70 features, the interior of the new larger X5 is completely new and has a larger center mounted display right in this area. It can come with simplified iDrive, and it also can come with 7-row passenger seating, but the 7-row passenger seating takes a lot away from the trunk space, which is very spacious in this vehicle. And if you take away, you're going to probably take around about 60% of the trunk space, and people sitting in the 7th row, you cannot fit adults in that 7th row.
So for a luxury SUV, when this car came out in 2007, the interior was very well made. We got padding all the way to the lower doors. All the materials are very high quality. The leather is very well made. This car is not the newest of the cars, and the leather's held up pretty well. We also have heated steering wheel, which is very nice when you're driving in the winter. Heated seats. We got automatic climate control, 2-zone, and you can option it up a 4-zone, have climate control in the rear for the rear passengers. They can also get heated seats, and there is also electronic rain sensing wipers, which really help in the rain.
In this model of the BMW X5 E70, this model in particular's engine is a 3-liter inline-6 with 272 horsepower. This car for an SUV goes pretty fast, and it has a pretty loud exhaust, a decent exhaust that the people in the back seat or in the front seat will know this car has some speed to it.
Yep. And as we get in the driving characteristics of this vehicle, we're going to start with the engine here. The engine for a 272 horsepower engine does not sound like a lot for this vehicle, but honestly, that's really all you'll need for an average day consumer car. Obviously, if you want to get the 4.8 liter V8, that would be a great option if you're into more speed and just going very fast. But honestly, if you're just gonna drive this car regular, daily, and get not that great gas mileage, because it is quite a heavy car, but if you just want to save a little bit on gas, then this vehicle is honestly a great vehicle to drive. Safety. Overall, the safety is amazing. All rear passengers and side passengers get a 5-star rating, and the vehicle for your kids is gonna be extremely safe, so you want to haul kids around on a daily. BMW X5 has excellent handling, and this car is equipped with a sport package that includes a sport suspension setup. And for highway and fast turns, it's wonderful. You were going around these turns, and people honestly in this car don't believe how fast it goes around turns for this big of an SUV. But under certain circumstances, under bumps and everything, the suspension's not that great. I feel it's a little too bumpy. So honestly, if you're not going to do sport driving, which you're not most likely not in a 4,800-pound SUV, I suggest you go with the regular suspension or the active suspension.
Now we're going to talk about interior here. This car in particular comes with Nevada leather. It's on a black on a nice wood grain interior with a silver accent. This car actually flows very nicely from the side doors, even the back rear door flows very nicely with all the colors that come in right to the dash. The dash is actually a very nice dash. It has a screen that you can control with this knob down here. You have communication, climate, car data, stuff like that. You can also come with the phone. You can talk through the phone, obviously, Bluetooth. And you know, the seats are very nice. It comes with heated, cooled, and E70 BMW X5. The legroom in the rear seat is exceptional. The front seat is accustomed to a person standing at 6'1" tall, and I am 6'1" tall here in the rear seat, and I have an exceptional amount of legroom, about 2 to 2.5 inches. The width of this car in the back seat, we tested it, you could fit 3 people comfortably, 3 average to taller sized people, and then the headroom is exceptional. I can sit up straight, and I'm not hitting the headrest, and you about get an inch to an inch and a half headroom for a 6'1" person. A brand new BMW X5 starts at $56,495.
And that's, since it's a German vehicle made by BMW or Mercedes, you're not going to get any features like rear view camera like you expect on a car. So that price will go way higher than the $55,000 base price. They can reach almost to $120,000 in the X5M.
So in the contrast to the Mercedes-Benz GLE, this car looks a lot more redefined and sporty looking compared to the Mercedes-Benz. This car looks like it could fly, cut through the air, but the Mercedes looks like it just takes up so much room on the road.
It's like a cruiser.
Like a big cruiser car.
All in all, I would suggest the BMW X5 SUV from 2007 to 2013 because this SUV has a very good, driving manners and driving performance, and also has a very beautiful exterior and interior. So if you're looking for a BMW X5 from years 2007 to 2013, I think it's a very good car, and I would recommend. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my video, and please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button.